Hey, what's up guys, Sig here. Welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Today we're going to look at the best Omen smokes for ASCENT. Let's go right into the video. We're going to start off with attacking the B site. First, this is the best smoke to put down. You make sure that you put this smoke down first, because this is the first angle your team can get peeked from. The second smoke just covers across this properly. One thing I like to do when playing like this is you can flash this for your teammate as your jet or whatever pushes out. You can make this teleport, which lets you hold the stairs. Now let's look at the default smokes for attacking the A site. As usual, first one goes up here. This makes it a little harder for defenders to peek out and doesn't give them such an easy swing. Second one goes on the door right here, but I'll show you a better smoke for this door a bit later in the video. When you're attacking mid, there's quite a few different types of smokes you can do. The first one I like to default for a mid push is just this one here. This stops any sort of peek from defenders from there, and it means your team that push out of short hold here, or you hold this smoke. Then if you want to cover this instead, I see a lot of people smoke it like this. This is actually a very bad smoke, because you allow the defenders to push up, you know, any sort of flash, a KO, a Phoenix, flashes out of this. That's all your team. Instead, you want to smoke deep like this. This doesn't give up that same control that the other smoke does, and instead they're covered like this. If they flash out of here, they still have some space, obviously. It's impossible to make no space, but your entire team on mid isn't flashed instead. So start using this smoke instead of this one. Then if your team are wanting to push up mid, you can smoke back here. This stops any CT peaks from something like a chamber or whatever that's rotating from A site. Allows you to take the fight here and here instead. Now let's look at defending the B site. Obviously, everyone knows this smoke. It's the first normal smoke. But there's actually a one way you could do a B main. So I will show you that now. This one way is fairly simple. It's on this corner right here. Obviously, the normal way you do the smokes, you look for when the arrow goes up, and then you just make sure you line up the bottom of the smokes just above that ledge. You throw it up here. There's an easy one way for you and main. You can help anyone like your duelist, like a jet or something, but it takes them to here to even peek out. So this is a good one for that, and a lot of people don't use this smoke, so a lot of people don't expect this one. Now defending the A site. Obviously, they're pushing through main. This smoke's your best bet. I like to throw it a little bit back so there's a bit of space here, because you find, you know, attackers, KO is very common right now, and they like to do the little underhand throw, which doesn't go too far, and if they throw it slightly wrong, it will, you know, be covered by this part of the wall, which means someone on this side won't get flashed by it, which means you have better help on the site. So having it just that little bit back is a bit helpful. Also, having it back allows you to take a bit of space here if you're smoking like this early in the round. Now, if you want to play a bit more aggressive on A main, everyone knows this one way here. It's super simple to set up. You just throw it. It goes on the ledge up here. You can see the ledge very clearly. Just launch. There you go. You have this. People do tend to play up here. So I recommend, if you play this smoke, don't sit around for very long, because they will wait for this smoke to end. Or even one thing that's more common is they will have a flash player throw a flash out of it for this player to swing across. So do be cautious when using that smoke. Another option A site is if they're pushing from mid. This smoke acts like a little one way. You know, you see them as they push out here. It also helps your teammate here have a little one way for them, and as yes, they see absolutely nothing. They have to get to here, and if your teammate there or you there haven't killed them, then you know, that's on you. But yeah, instead of smoking it like this, you know, it's just such a simple smoke. Once again, easy flash out of that, and they've taken through. But instead, one waying up here makes it almost impossible for that close flash to work, and is a one way for 2 separate locations, so start using this smoke instead. Let's show you that A smoke I was telling you about earlier. So instead of smoking down on the door like this, you can actually one way it. It can be a little finicky, but once you get this down, it's super easy. You just aim around this top bit, and this acts as a sort of a one way. I did throw this one a little high. Yeah, as you can see, you just throw it like that. You can see legs, they can't. You know, this one can be dangerous to hold if you're standing here and no one's watching your top mid, but this smoke is much better, and once again gives you that same benefit of them not having such free space to throw flashes from. Because, you know, you've smoked like this, door's broken, they can stand up to here, throw out a flash. Where if you've thrown the one up here instead, if they're trying to get close to throw that flash, you can see them. So it gives you that added benefit of not being flashed. Now defending mid. This one's super easy. If you need to smoke link, it's just a normal smoke like this. There's nothing special you can do here. And then the same with top mid. You just smoke like this. It's, you know, it's super simple. Not much else to mid. That's all there is to it. If you guys enjoyed the video and found any of this helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. Let me know what other Omen guides you would like to see, but for now, thanks for watching, good luck in your end games, and goodbye.